MJD, 17 weeks of the regular season. Here we are, ready for some conference championship games. Taking a look at the Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers, 1 versus 2. Let's preview this game, starting off with the Cardinals. How do they realize the dream of punching their ticket to the Super Bowl with an Arizona win?
Their quarterback has to relax. He was so intense and so uptight.
It's like he'd never played in a playoff game.
Right, it was against the Green Bay Packers. I mean, I know you've never won a game, but he was making throws and making decisions that we've never seen before. I mean, to be honest with you, if I want to say Sam Shields doesn't drop those 2 picks, it might be a totally different game.
Oh, so almost no question.
Well, there you go. I mean, when you have plays like this, it was just rather lucky than being good. But Carson Palmer just has to play better. He has to relax and understand what they need him to do. You got the first one under your belt. Now go back to the regular season, Carson Palmer.
If you're the Panthers, you've got that game tape, and you say, how do we force him into making some of the same kinds of mistakes that he made against the Green Bay Packers? But that's not what you've identified as the key to a Carolina victory.
No, Carolina, Ted Ginn has to get going. I mean, he didn't really get much going in Seattle. He kind of been down a little bit with little injuries here and there. He has to step up and be that deep threat because I feel like the Cardinals are going to go and put everyone in the box, try to load the box, make sure they can't run the ball. He has to stretch the field with Patrick Peterson, be able to take a shot or two so that they can respect and let everyone else work underneath. Ted Ginn has to get off this game.
So for you, he's the key. Certainly, you look at what the Carolina Panthers did the Seattle Seahawks, and they did everything well in that game, it seemed like.
Well, they jumped out early on them. And so you jumped out early with the running game. You kind of surprised them with a couple plays. Russell Wilson, you had a pick 6 in that game. You had some things going your way. You have to right now understand that that's not going to happen all the time. You're not going to jump up 31-0 on anyone, right? So I'm expecting you to go out there and make sure that Ted Ginn understands that we need that speed and that deep threat.
17 weeks of the regular season, 3 weeks of postseason football now that we're heading into the championship weekend. Which team punches its ticket to the Super Bowl?
Ooh, this is tough. You're asking a lot on me this early in the week, but I'm going to go with right now Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. They deserve it and they've earned the right.
He's on the Panther train. We are covering all of the playoff action as we get ready for championship weekend. You can find it at NFL.com and on NFL Now.